Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
So the first question I have is, hi, my son is 15 years old with autism, is verbal, and has a learning disability, is very sensitive to how people speak to him. And at times he thinks he's being told off when he actually isn't. Even if someone accidentally knocks against him or he knocks against them, his immediate response is to hit out. Have you any suggestions how I can help him to stop reacting like this? And thank you.
Yeah, so I remember dealing with stuff like this many, many years ago. It was when I started to realize that, you know, we tend to just think of our kids as being so different that we think there's got to be a different reason for it. And realistically, if you just take his exact situation, you can easily just see things from his perspective. I think it starts to make a lot of sense. We tend to overreact and get frustrated when we don't have a full understanding of what's going on. And I think in his case as well, it's a matter of just understanding the things that are going on around him better. I remember the first lesson that I wrote about something similar to this was a child who parent came to me and said that their child got very, very upset and had a major meltdown in school when another child accidentally kicked over their backpack. And it occurred to me that a lot of our kids don't understand the difference between intentionality and accident, right? Something happening by accident as opposed to intentions. And that actually led to a whole series of lessons that we wrote on the subject, because it also then led us to the whole path of our kids recognizing when someone is laughing with them as opposed to at them, all of that. And then this brought us back full circle, Shannon, to the realization that it all has to do with theory of mind. So, you know, for the viewers, theory of mind again is the idea that a lot of our individuals who are diagnosed with autism have a hard time understanding that their mind is separate from the mind of other people. And if you have separate minds, then that mind, someone else's mind, can think things completely differently and perceive things and just have their own universe of thought as your mind. And so this then shows in multiple different areas. For example, in this particular situation that you're talking about, when a child doesn't realize that other people have different intentions, they will always just go with what they think is the primary intention. And often that primary intention is not really the case, right? So it's not so much about dealing with the scenario that the parent described, like, you know, if something touches them, they fly off the handle. It's not so much about dealing with that particular scenario. It's about teaching the individual the whole concept of other people's minds, other people's perspectives, other people's thoughts, other people's intentions, other people's beliefs. And we have a whole curriculum area, not just a few lessons, but we have an entire curriculum area just focused on this concept, and it is called our cognitive curriculum, cognition. So when you go to skills for autism, which I recommend for everyone because it's a really good curriculum out there, you should look in the cognition curriculum. And that entire section has to do with teaching our kids how to see the world from someone else's perspective. And that, believe me, will help not only this particular scenario, but as a whole, it'll help your child be able to change perspectives. And when you're able to change perspectives, it just helps you in a million different ways. In social behavior, it's a very vital part of social behavior, as well as many different areas.
And I just want to address a couple of quick things here that somebody wrote in and said, is this live or recorded? Have I heard this question before? And I want to say it is absolutely live. It is June 24th on Wednesday morning, absolutely live. But you're so on it because this question came in last week. And so I read the question and said we would wait. I talked a little bit about how my son went through this phase, but I said we would wait and hear from an expert. So you are not imagining that you heard this question before because it came in on Thursday. Also saying hello to Christina, and we're saying hello to Michelle. We're saying hello to Anyanyi, I hope I'm saying that right, to Laura and to Nasser. And so thrilled that everybody is here and starting to write in. Also, because Dr. Grampiche mentioned skills, want to make sure everybody knows skillsforautism.com, but it alerted me to the fact that I also want to give you guys the 411 on what's happening with IBT. And I'm going to get that email up because IBT, which is the Institute for Behavioral Training, has free trainings available that they're giving away during COVID. And they've already given away, each week there are different videos. They've given away ones that for parents, but this week they want to give you access to ones that are meant for educators. And I think that that's a great idea for a bunch of different reasons, because I always say that when it's time for Teacher Appreciation Week to give them IBT trainings, because it's the gift that keeps on giving. Not only is it less expensive than any other teacher gift you could give, but it will help your teacher to see that you're helping them. And if you have a good teacher, teachers like to learn, right? It will help them to run their classroom in a way that's better for your child, but for every child who comes after your child. So it's a really great thing. I'm going to bring that up in a little while, all the different ones that are available this week that are free, but you can go to ibehavioraltraining.com to check out all of the things that they have. Please make sure if you go to skillsforautism.com, and I should already have this email up. I'm talking about it and don't have the email up. But when you talk to the folks at Skills, if you go to skillsforautism.com, if you call them, make sure that you tell them you're friends with me, ask for the friends and family discount. You will get 10% off. We love, love, love that. Okay, now I've completely morphed up my computer where everything is, Dr. Grampiche. So I can't walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time. Okay, here we go.
Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.